Make sure that you don't ruin one of the best legendary unique swords in Kingdom Come 2's new DLC, the Legacy of the Forge. You only get one chance to craft it, and it's actually really hard to get it perfect. It also has the coolest appearance of any sword in the game. But getting the new sword recipe itself is actually part of a quest chain, and you may be tempted to kill the NPC during the quest for reasons you'll understand in a moment. So just make sure that you don't. Then to start this quest, you first need to unlock the new blacksmith in the region of Kuttenberg. And then by just following that little quest line at the start, you unlock the daily smithing activities. You can find a walkthrough on exactly how to do that at the start of the video linked below. But then you're going to start getting daily quests that appear on the minimap. And they appear at 9 AM each day. And you're specifically looking for the blacksmith contract quests, which will always appear around your forge. In particular, this guy in the red and purple outfit is the guy you want to look for. So each time you see him, you're going to want to do his quest, and after you do it, he'll come back again randomly after some time. And if you want a really quick method to get through this quest line and get this unique weapon earlier, all you're going to do is go to bed at the forge until 9 AM. Then you're going to check on the map when you wake up and see if there's any new contract forge quest markers, and just keep doing that repeatedly. And if this guy in the purple outfit's here, we can start this quest walkthrough. And I've timestamped each one of the quests below. Just make sure that you definitely watch the part where you need to forge the sword and how not to mess that up, because they have changed somewhat how the forging mechanics work now.
All right, tell me, what do you want to offer me?
The deal of a lifetime.
What?
Allow me to introduce myself. Horst of Lishkow. I deal in rare weapons, artifacts, relics, real legendary pieces. And today, I've got something very rare for you. It'll make your eyes pop. The one and only Excalibur.
Excalibur,
King
really?
Arthur's sword. For a mere pittance, it can be yours. So, what do you say?
Sounds
Deal?
like a definite scam. 600 gold. How do I know it's genuine? Yeah, where did you get this first?
What? Where'd you get it?
From an ancient Jewish sage I met in Regensburg. He said he bought it off some nobleman from Albion.
Albion,
Seems
really?
he'd fallen on hard times.
And how do I know it's genuine?
Excalibur and Arthur? You wouldn't happen to have the round table with it, would you? How do I know it's the real deal?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Strange things happen in this world, and this is probably one of them. I've got no better explanation.
I don't have time for this right now. I'll see where it goes.
Sorry, but I don't have time for this right now.
I'll gladly wait. Farewell,
Okay,
my
so
friend.
he just hangs around. Alright, let's see if we can pickpocket him. We could knock him out too. Oh yeah, perfect. Wait, I can't pickpocket him. I can take his groschen though. Alright then, what are you selling? About the offer.
About that offer of yours.
What? Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I will take it.
All right, maybe I'll get lucky and find the Holy Grail next.
Exactly. You never know. I mean, one never knows. Only you should know the sword's not in the best condition.
Oh.
Some might say it's broken, but it'll forge up nicely.
Oh no, we can refuse it now, but I won't.
That's all right. I'm a blacksmith, aren't I?
That's why I'm offering this to you, sir, and not just anyone. I'm glad we struck a deal. Farewell, my friend.
Broken Excalibur. I've now got. Okay. Let's see if I can rob my stuff back before he leaves. Alright, let's get this. I'm also curious what this dice is too. Cheers, mate. The broken sword Excalibur. If I can reforge it, the crown of Elendil will be mine. Sorry, I meant to say Albion, of course. That's the Lord of the Rings Easter egg. Can I fix Excalibur then? Is it a longsword? It must be. Excalibur! The legendary sword of King Arthur. According to legend, the sword was trapped in a stone on the island of Albion. Could only be removed by the true king of Albion. 1 cow skin, 3 fangfoot steel, 2 iron, and the broken Excalibur. 151 slash damage, 158 stab, and 30 blunt. Now we can craft Excalibur. Here we go. Don't mess it up, Henry. Only got one shot of this. Let's heat it up to a nice yellow straw color. Perfect. Out of the fire and into the frying pan you go. Like to work it up and down the blade. Oh, we've leveled up to level 25 craftsmanship. Very good.
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Very nice, Henry. Let's heat it up again, sacrifice it in the water, and then we will be ready. We need to get that master crafted Excalibur. Fingers crossed. Into the fart machine you go. Nice wet squidgy one. Looks like a nice bit of metal, that, Henry. Definitely needs a sharpener. That thing is blunt as a lamppost.
I picture King Arthur's sword rather differently.
We failed.
Bloody peddlers stitched me up for sure.
Oh, so we got scammed. Of course the vendor has gone to the hole in the wall next door. Can't believe it. Oh my god, it's called Fake Excalibur. This thing might be enough to prove royal blood in Upper Hungary, but in England it would be thrown into scrap metal. Can actually use the weapon. So this is Fake Excalibur. It just looks kind of like a normal sword, to be honest. There's nothing particularly special about it.
What a view!
Let me try sharpening it.
Sharp as a razor.
There we go. So its stats are not amazing, but it is perfect quality. The perfect fake is what we've made. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could sell it to someone. Let's see if we can give it to our peddler. Perhaps we'll even sell it to someone else.
I'll have a jug of wine.
I think he's out back here. Of course he's just chilling out here, eh?
Martins in the attic.
You.
Greetings. What do you need?
You cheated me.
You cheated me!
I'll have a beer.
If Arthur had pulled this scrap from the stone, he'd have gotten a jester's cap instead of a crown.
Oh, come now, sir. Don't be cross. I took a loss on it too. I paid plenty of coin for it in good faith.
Oh yeah?
So long.
But I lost more.
Look, in my trade, these things can happen very easily.
What?
If it makes you feel better, I'll give you your coin back. I'm no swindler.
Good thing too.
And
600.
as compensation, I'll prepare a special
Oh, no.
offer just for you.
Oh no.
That's not even necessary.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Next time you see me, I'll have something exclusive for you.
Oh dear. Henry knows the situation now. Okay, I'm curious to see what he comes back to us with. Maybe eventually he'll find Excalibur's sword or some other unique artifact. We actually still get to keep Fake Excalibur though, so I'm gonna go put it on Henry's bedroom wall now to remind him of his failures. There we go, there it is, Fake Excalibur. It's worth 500 groschen, so we did lose a little bit of money and materials. So next we're gonna use the sleep method until he appears again, so we can start the next part of the quest. Oh no, it's not you, it's Mr. Excalibur's back.
Smith, hey, over here.
Oh,
I've got
whoa.
something exclusive for you.
Don't manhandle me, man. Okay, go on then, I'll buy it. What is it?
So what else have you got? The flaming blade of an archangel?
Close. I've got Durendal, the legendary sword of Charlemagne. According to legend, an angel brought it to him and it never dulls.
Sure it does.
Later, Charlemagne gave it to Roland. You've surely heard of him. That knight from the legends. It's a bit banged up, but once you fix it up, it'll serve you faithfully.
I'm gonna have a bunch of fake swords. Is it 600 gold again? Of course it is. Where did you get it this time?
And where'd you get it this time? Let me guess. A blind beggar monk sold it to you while reciting psalms?
Nothing like that. I won it in dice off a
Oh,
Frankish
no.
squire. He nicked it off his lord. Probably to wager on dice.
How do I know you're not gonna cheat me again?
Ah, you already sold me rubbish once. Now you're trying to palm off Charlemagne's sword on me. How do I know you won't cheat me again?
Last time was a mistake, I admit it. But this time, it's a real legendary sword.
Fine, I'll take it.
All right. I'll give it a shot with you one more time. Maybe this time it'll work out. But if it doesn't, then hope the angel who brought it to Charlemagne is on duty.
If not, I'll give you your coin back, I swear.
Come here, Henry.
Durendal's longsword. Oh, that's hilarious. They made it ever so slightly better than Excalibur. Here we go then. Let's go ahead and forge it quickly. Perfect. Nice straw color. Almost there, Henry.
And that's that.
Okay, doesn't look good, guys. One day this man will bring me something good. I don't think it's going to be a sword of an angel, though. What's the damage?
This is meant to be the fabled Durendal. More like Dummendal. That bastard stitched me up. And for the second time.
I'm already going down there immediately. Let's read the description, though. Oh, mastercrafted Durendal. If Charlemagne held this piece of junk in his hand, it would fall off in shame. God forbid he gave it to anyone. It's just a very normal looking sword as well. There's no point in me even showing it to you in third person. Where is he? Is he here still? There you are. Come here. You cheated me again.
Are you having a laugh at my expense? Charlemagne's sword. It's a piece of iron good for nothing but to be premised till the ploughman's plough.
That would be an artifact of immense value too.
Now don't fuck with me. Give me my coin back.
All right, calm down. I apologise, and I'll return your coin, of course. But in a slightly different form.
No.
What are you on about?
No.
What different form?
Well, I don't have it, how shall I put it, in groschen. But I can promise you something that will make up for this last loss.
In other words, you want to sell me more junk?
Exactly.
I understand you're upset, but that's how trade works. Not everything succeeds.
All right, I'll take it. I advise you to leave. I don't want to see you again. No, give it to me.
Well, you better hope you do better next time. I expect you'll come back soon and bring me something genuine.
But of course, that's my job.
And I won't give you a single coin for it.
All right. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Then go.
At least we get to keep this broken sword. Now we're just going to wait for him to show up again, and now we can start the most important part of the quest, the third part. And please do leave a like on the video if you're finding it helpful so far. And now we've woken up today and we have 2 blacksmith contracts, which probably means one of them is for Excalibur. And as you can see, it is our good friend. Hello there. So, what have you got for me today?
So, what have you brought me?
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh.
No legend? No tale?
Not really, but it's a very fine piece. The blade's broken, but from the crossguard it looks like something valuable.
The first time you're not lying to me, I'm actually hopeful. So where did you... Yeah, you're not even bothering with a story then.
First Arthur, then Roland, and now you don't even have the decency to make up a story.
Sometimes an artifact comes with a tale, other times not. I'm offering what I have, and it's gratis, as we agreed.
That's true. In the worst case, I'll throw it in the scrap heap.
Wait, so I agreed already as just some random crap that you were going to find? So where did you get it?
You gonna tell me another tall tale about where you got it?
You see, I just happened to stumble across this broken longsword here.
Found? Where?
That's a secret, but it's not far. Our parish priest told me there was once a battle there. Most good things get lost right after such a skirmish. Everyone knows that.
True.
You know how it goes. Something drops into the creek, something gets trampled into the mud by horses. Early this summer, it was pouring down rain and the slope gave way. So I went to have a look, and this is what I found. It looks like there's some saints carved into it or something.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, hand it over. Maybe third time's the charm.
Sure. I'm glad we made a deal.
A deal, was it? Good deal, eh? Yeah. A weapon stub. Oh, it actually does look pretty unique. The remains of a weapon. It used to be useful, now it's useless. Okay, let's see what the blueprint provides us, shall we? A beautiful long sword with engravings of the four evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. According to tradition, each has a supernatural attribute. Matthew is depicted as an angel, Mark as a winged lion, and Luke as a winged bull, and John as an angel. It's all the Bible people, right? Oh my goodness, look at the stats. Slash damage 168, stab damage 160, and blunt 32. Obviously, the stab damage, Henry's sword is better, which is really good if you're doing master strikes. But that's the only sword that has better stab damage. So to smith this, we need the weapon stub that he gave us, 2 Frankfurt steel, 2 iron, 1 Acidium corrodium, and 1 enamel powder. But wait, this legendary weapon requires the unique weapon stub to craft it, so you only get 1 shot at getting it right. If you get the tier 2 or tier 3 quality, then it will do less damage than the Henry forged version. So you want to craft it perfectly. And I only got tier 3 with almost perfect smithing, so it's actually quite hard to achieve the best level. So to set yourself up for success, make sure that you get a strong quick finger potion, which boosts your smithing skill when you drink it. And then you're going to want to upgrade your bed to the smith's bed for your bedroom, which boosts your crafting skill by another 0.5 per hour that you sleep in it. So if you sleep in it for 8 hours, you're going to get +4 to your crafting skill. But there's also been some changes to smithing, so here's how to get the perfect sword. And now we just need to go down to the forge and go ahead and start smithing. The first, we've got to heat up our blade, get it as hot as we can without burning it. And then finally the bottom part just here, and the tip. There we go, a perfectly white hot blade ready to craft. Now if you do this well, you won't need to go back to the forge and you'll be able to smith the whole thing. You also want to be consistent with our hammer blows so Henry starts whistling, which is always a good sign. And then just slowly work your way up the top of the sword, keeping that same rhythm, and then work your way back down again on the same side. And then I swap it around at the bottom. You could keep going on the same side, but I think you'd risk ruining it. So we swap it over now, and then we start on the other side, just working our way up to the top. But you still want to, you know, make progress and be quite quick about this, because you don't want the sword to cool down. If you're going to go back to the forge again, it's going to be worse. And also focus on, you know, if you hit the sword and lots of sparks come out, then that's a good spot. So if for any reason there's no sparks coming out, then that's bad. So I lost the rhythm a bit there, which is why I stopped singing. And there's no sparks there. So let's move up a bit and go here. There we go, lots of sparks there. So we keep hitting in this spot. Now he's singing again, great. And with this technique going up and down the blade, you can quite easily forge a perfect sword. I think just a few more hits now, wherever there's sparks, will probably get us a nice blade. So let's quench it and see how we did. I reckon that's perfectly forged. If it's not, there's something wrong with the game, because what the heck? Always sounds like a wet squidgy fart. Now we've ruined our underpants, we can have a look at the quality level. Come on, Henry. Yes, master level.
This looks like a solid piece.
Solid piece, brother.
Could it finally be the real thing?
It's this one right here. So, oh my goodness, this is a king's sword. It has like a lot of inscriptions on it. Let's go into the new photo mode here. Henry's really looking at his work. What does that say in Latin? Ferrum ferro acutio. Are those meant to be the names of the people from the Bible? Oh, we need to sharpen this. This looks terrible. We'll have a look at it sharpened and its stats in a moment. But man, oh, okay, so this is the engraving. We've got the bard at the bottom here. It's meant to be one of the angels there. And then we have like some kind of phoenix. The other side has like, I don't know what that is. It looks like a bull, a winged bull or demon. I don't know. And then on the hilt itself, or the pommel, sorry, we have the Crusader cross, the Templar, Henry and Martin's symbol, where it's like a combination of both of them.
Nice.
So now we can see it's worth 3,311 gold. It requires a minimum strength and agility of 17 to actually use it. However, another unique weapon added by this DLC is the Lingua Bella longsword. It does an additional 2 slash and 2 stab damage than the sword we just crafted. So technically it has better stats, but unfortunately it doesn't look anywhere near as cool. It's also technically not unique because you can get multiple versions of it. And it is also quite annoying to find because it's much more RNG whether you find it in a chest or not. So I do have a separate video guide on how to get that linked below in the description, along with the best one-handed sword and many other secret weapons that you can find in this new DLC. But this isn't the end of the quest line, because our good friend is going to show up again, and this time he wants us to craft a fantasy weapon. And now we got an update for the quest where we got to go and have a serious word with the vendor, because this is a real unique weapon. So let's go and tell him that he actually found something that was very rare and it was worth all the faff. He's probably going to ask me for even more money now though, isn't he?
My brother.
Where is he?
Talk about the inheritance.
I'm coming through windows these days.
Your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he
Right.
get it often?
Nearly all the time. Greetings. You've got blood all over you.
Yeah, that's a warning, my friend. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Dissatisfied, eh? But this time it really was the plain truth. I didn't embellish a thing.
Exactly. Great blade. Very nicely decorated.
Really? So I don't have to give you back your coin?
Not unless you insist.
I won't. I might go back to that place again. My gran's got a stitch in her ribs, so it's gonna rain. Maybe I'll find something even better in the slope.
Good for you. And feel free to come back.
So you can find us more unique items potentially. That's very exciting. Ah, once again, look who it is. Look who's turned up. So, what have you got?
So, what have you got for me this time? What you sold me last time turned out not to be junk after all.
Well, of course not. I'm an honest merchant. But this time I've got nothing tangible, so to speak. Just one very valuable piece of information.
Right, you want to sell me gossip?
You want to sell me gossip?
Not gossip. Guaranteed true information.
Guaranteed.
Information about what?
It concerns a certain natural find, so to speak. Alas, I can't reveal more, sir. Otherwise, I'd have nothing left to sell, and I've got to eat too.
600 groschen. I started off this DLC with 77,000 groschen.
All right, tell me, what's so miraculous?
Imagine, sir, they found a dragon's skeleton near Bilani.
Really?
I've heard something about that. If that's meant to be the miraculous information, thanks, but no thanks.
Who'd you take me for, sir? Of course everyone's heard about that. Word spread across the region in no time.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's it about?
I spoke there with an alchemist. Bit of a crackpot, but he claimed that especially the dragon's tooth holds great power. And if you embed it into the head of an axe, it'll bite, well, like a dragon.
No
a true
way.
tool of the Angel of Vengeance.
But you don't actually have the tooth.
Of course not, sir. Like I said, I'm only selling the information. And I wasn't asking much for it, was I?
All right, thanks. Hopefully it'll turn into something. Otherwise the Angel of Vengeance will be coming for you.
Of course. Don't worry, sir. I'll be with you, good sir.
Blacksmith's commission. The Dragon Fang Axe. A battle axe embedded with the dragon tooth said to grant its sharpness and durability. It also gives a wider yielding willpower both in battle and in facing one's own dental woes. The bearer won't flinch at a visit to the blacksmiths or barber and the unpleasant procedure that follows. It's worth 1,440, 110 slash and 75 blunt. We need iron and a dragon's claw. Now to get the dragon's claw, I believe you need to do the Bilani side quest, which is located just over here. Basically, if you've not done this, and I think this side quest is required for you to get the materials you need, but you go to Bilani just here on the map, and then you have to come up, I think it's in this building or this building over here, and you can start this side quest, and then you got to go and find the dragon bones, and I'll link my live stream below if you want a full walkthrough on that. But I believe in my chest I already have the dragon bones because I stole them previously. I joked about them being really cool to be used in like for some purpose, but I didn't think they'd actually do it. I've no idea if someone at Warhorse watches my videos. Oh my god, the Dragon Claw. I actually held onto it thinking maybe there'd be something in the game where I could use this. And one of the developers actually added that as something. This is why I love Warhorse Studios. Like, they are just gamers. They just have great ideas and they understand, you know, they just get it. This would be quite a difficult quest otherwise, because you'd have to do that side quest. And, you know, you can kind of mess up that side quest too, by the way. So you can end up not finding the dragon bones or getting to them late and losing out on it. If it actually does have an axe with like a dragon tooth carved into the front of it.
That looks finished.
Don't know at which point I stuffed the dragon tooth into the top of it. Dragon Fang axe, it worked. Stab damage 0, slash damage 110, and blunt 76.
Well, this doesn't look half bad at all.
Oh, it doesn't have a dragon tooth on it. Guys, come on. I need someone to mod this. Where's the dragon tooth? So the dragon axe isn't very good, but there's a lot more unique weapons that you can easily miss in the Legacy of the Forge DLC. So check out this next video for a full breakdown on everything. And I recommend checking it out sooner rather than later, because some of these things, they'll pop up once and then they're just gone. Unless you attack or pickpocket certain people, certain side activities, you'll miss that content.